Hello, and my name is Bill Johnson, and this is my EDL 851 Supervision and Evaluation of School Personnel Introductory Video Module Number 1. The first thing I was asked to explain is, why in the world do I want to be a principal? Well, I am kind of older than many people in the classes that I've been taking, and I'm just turned 54 years old, and I am kind of in a rut, you might say, with my teaching, and I'm looking for new challenges. And I know that seems a little strange, but I have been in the school system. I just completed my 30th year of teaching and coaching, and I believe that it's a logical step for me to move up to become a principal. I kind of felt in the last 5 years, 10 years, that may be a calling for me. So I think I can influence some education. I think I can and have some good things to give to my school through leadership and through trial and error, and I'm ready to do that. Personal experiences with supervisory roles. Well, first of all, I've been as I said before, a teacher for 30 years and a head coach for 30 years. And although I may not be evaluating the actual classroom teachers, as a head coach, I've always had a staff of different assistant coaches that I must evaluate, and from in the sporting side of things, to determine if they're going to be beneficial to lead our programs in the future. And sometimes I've had to remove assistant coaches that were doing things that probably were not ethical and that we couldn't have in our program. So that's one way as a head coach. But as far as the education in the classroom, I have served as an MTSS Tier 2 instructor for a number of years, and I've had to lead students as well as collaborate with other instructors with our Tier 2 kids. And another thing I've done here recently is we have started in connection with the MTSS, our school chose behavior. So our finals are based on students' behavior, and I am the finals committee chairman, and I find myself making videos to teach the teachers how we're going to carry out the finals, and also for all of the students, I make these videos and then post them so where the kids can follow the directions of how we're going to complete the semester final exams. So that's one way I feel that I've been supervising educators as well as students. Past evaluations. Well, I have really, to be honest with you, I've only served under 3 different principals in 30 years of instruction, which I know is quite rare in this day and age. Probably one of those principals was very good about how he evaluated me. He gave me some very interesting feedback, some information that I could go and work on. He pointed out my strengths as well as my weaknesses, and those comments were very valuable to my teaching. I've had some other principals throughout the years who basically just say, yeah, you're doing a great job, and mark down a few things, and it's very, I don't learn anything from that, to be quite honest with you. So I've also, as a head wrestling coach or head coach in a few other sports, I tend to be evaluated informally almost all the time that we have performances. As a head coach, you tend to have your competitive natures come up, and everybody can see those on display on the sidelines of the sporting events. And sometimes, I have had discussions with different athletic directors throughout the years, and there's been a lot more of them than principals, probably 8 to 10 athletic directors. And we sit down and evaluate informally. We do not have a formal evaluation in our school for coaches, but we just talk through things and say, how I might have been able to handle something a little differently. And, that's very helpful too. And it's been it's informal, but I like to get their feedback on things. So that's kind of my approach from the past evaluations and what's happened with me. I'm looking forward to this class and working with all of you, and that is my Module 1 introduction. Thank you.